Now, you were, I kind of want to backtrack a little bit just to get a sense of.
I definitely skipped a lot. Sorry.
No, 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 you're good. No, that was. If I have to speak less, then you're doing a great job.
That's
the
facts, by the way. That's facts.
You were saying in your worst time, you said people feel pity, right?
Yes.
And I want to kind of like expand on that because I feel like people don't really know what to do in situations where they have a friend or they know someone going through a hard time with like just losing weight in general. So what is the role of that friend at that point? What do you prefer in terms of that treatment? Or you feel like people in general in your situation just prefer to be, do you want to just have it all self motivated and just have the friends kind of back off? Or basically, what do you see back now and be like, yeah, I think that people would find it better if they just did it this way?
That's a great question. And honestly, it's really person dependent because me personally, I kind of really I know all my friends that asked about me because I kept it very down low, and plus during COVID especially, um, like people weren't seeing each other anyways, right? But even before that, the people that did know or at least thought they knew, I really appreciated them reaching out and just saying, "Hey man, how's it going?" And like, "Oh, let's do this, let's do this." And sometimes I'd say no, right? And sometimes I'd say yes. So I feel like that role of a friend who knows that someone is going through something, because look, we all go through something. We all have those times where it's like a heart rate monitor or whatever it is, right? Where it just peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. So just that friend being on, at least knowing, I'm sorry, that friend telling the person going through it that they're there, even if they don't have to say a word, right? At least knowing that there's someone there I can reach out to if I want to talk. And there were times where I had certain friends where I just wanted to talk randomly about some stupid crap. Patrick Mahomes just signed a deal. I wanted to talk about that because there was nothing else to do. I wanted to get out of my own head. Um, so I feel like just being available is probably the best thing you could do. But there's also a fine line. And again, everyone's different. But me personally, I feel like there's a fine line with overstepping where you don't want to overstep and ask too many questions because it starts to make the person going through it just think more and more and more.
About it.
And the last thing they want to do is actually think more and more and more. So I think availability is the biggest thing.
And also, I feel like awareness, right? If you see that the friend, in this case you, right, that is going through this, it's like an alcoholic. It's like if you know a friend that has a problem with alcohol, don't keep taking them to the bar, right?
Exactly.
So is that like another element
Yeah,
of it?
no, 100%. And I want to also touch on like even these small gestures where it's almost like their Dunkin' order, right? And you just drop by and be like, "Hey man, I was in the area. I got some coffee for you here." That's it. And you don't even have to stay, make conversation. You let the person going through it initiate what they want to do. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Because if you overstep, it almost becomes a thing where they just decide to shut you out 100%.
That makes
It's
sense.
just an all or nothing thing.